This is the Iceland Golden Circle Tour, one of Iceland's most scenic routes. From Thingvellir National Park, where you walk between two tectonic plates, a geyser erupting right in front of your face, multiple waterfalls in Gullfoss that drops your jaws on sight, and Kerid, where you walk inside a collapsed volcano. If you're planning an Iceland trip or thinking about this tour from Reykjavik, I'm giving you my raw and honest feelings on every single stop, from the spectacular to the brutal.
Your muscles are about to pull and it's absolutely freezing. I can't move my lips.
So is the 61 pounds I spent worth every second? Let's find out.
So I'm currently in Reykjavik, Iceland, for the very first time. I've never been Iceland before. So to be here in itself is a pleasure. It's absolutely freezing. You can see right here, the snow all around. There's cars and vehicles that are sort of plowing snow out. So just seeing that is a new experience for me. Iceland, if you're there, the Golden Circle is a must-do. So what is it? There's a lot of activity that happens around the Golden Circle. It's the famous ring in Iceland where you're going from one location to another. Geothermal activity is like a blast that comes out naturally every 20 minutes from the underground. The Thingvellir National Park to Gullfoss, which is the waterfall, just natural beauty. The Kerid crater. So I'm going to go different spots trying to see whether it's actually living up to his expectations or overhyped. So let's find out. That was probably the most sensational bus journey I've had. Absolutely scenic sights. When you hear Iceland and now you're actually seeing land of ice and snow everywhere, oh my god, it is absolutely mind-boggling. Because right around me, look at that, just the surroundings, this whole place, just blankets of snow. So I'm here at the Thingvellir National Park. So there's a canyon down there. So I'm going to do a walk down to the canyon just to get that look. But I just want to show you the round look of this place, because my goodness, look how deep the snow is. It's absolutely insane. Hey, beautiful. So let's walk up this bridge, and then down there we'll see the canyon. That's where we want to go down towards. You can see a bit of a pathway, quite a number of people here. The bus was absolutely jam-packed. So up ahead there is the canyon that we see, and then we're heading straight down. So you can see people starting to walk down. There's a few over there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I'm walking down. So this place itself, so Parliament was first formed centuries ago. What's even more fascinating is that this place sits on the tectonic plates. So what you'll see is that it's connected to the Americas and Europe by the tectonic plates. And what's important is tectonic plates are what causes these disruptions and earthquakes and everything like that. So every year 2.5 centimeters is the gap that's being caused. So more and more of the land is moving away from one another. So there is parts on the drive that we got to see cracks along the way, and that's because the land has been splitting over the years. But my goodness, what am I seeing right now? It's almost like you kind of have to pinch yourself, like, is this actually real, like what you're witnessing? It feels all surreal. And it feels like a bit of a privilege to be here as well. Just look at how much snow is here. Oh my god, I so want to just jump in. Oh man, there's a barrier here. So this is me doing the walk down to the canyon, and you can see the canyon water just over there. Oh, bloody brilliant. How amazing does that look? Lovely people walking past. The likelihood of slipping here is high, because I've almost slipped once before, but I just want to get that glimpse of the canyon once down there. It's a really, really beautiful walk. And I probably have said that a lot of times, because sometimes you just are in a state of privilege in the world where you're like, wow, how do I Do I deserve this? And that's what some countries make you feel like. I'm having to wear the glasses because the sun is really strong and especially reflecting off the snow. Yeah, some form of glasses are needed. But just quick over to that bridge. And the canyon and the lakes pretty much all frozen up. And this bridge, the water would have been flowing right here. What a visual, what a view. Gosh, the walk back has felt like an absolute hike. It's just because you're going uphill, slippery. It's early in the morning, your muscles are about to pull, and it's absolutely freezing. I can't move my lips. Ay, ay, ay. But the experience is absolutely priceless. With Thingvellir National Park done, it was absolutely amazing there. I'm here in Geyser and you can see smoke right behind me, the geothermal activity. Though it's happening underground here, the actual where it pops up 20-30 meters up into the air, that's a good 5-10 minute walk down that way. But before going over there, I'm just having lunch. And here's a hack for you. So everything here in Iceland is exceptionally expensive, including food. So what we've done is packed a lot of this lunch from back home in the UK, brought it over here, and also made ourselves freshly boiled eggs in the hotel room. How I just put it in the kettle, boil it up, and proper egg come out. So we've got sandwiches, eggs, drinks, everything with us. So keeping cost to a minimum. So if you're thinking of coming to Iceland and don't want to overspend, you need to think of these smart moves. So over to the geyser just to go see the pop-up. And you can see how much smoke is being generated. And this is just from the entrance itself. We're nowhere near it at the moment. So what actually causes this? Well, right underneath us, the water that is being boiled by magma. And this is what's causing the geothermal activity that's causing all of those smoke to come out. So once we reach the actual spot itself where it does erupt, you'll be able to see 5, 10, maybe a 15-minute the eruptions that take place. And it does go up quite high, 20 to 30 meters, sometimes even up to 70. So it is quite a phenomenon just to be able to experience that. But the smell here, oh, the rotten egg, sulfate. I mean, across Iceland, even in the hotel we're staying at, when you turn on the hot water and you're having a shower, that sulfate smell does come through. So what you notice here is what's actually powering, or the magma that's powering this, actually also powers a lot of the electricity and energy across Iceland. So a lot of geothermal activity is important for this nation. Oh wow, that was one big blast. I can see a lot of smoke coming right ahead. Oh, it's coming right above us. I've not quite reached there yet. All that smoke was probably just from that recent blast that's just happened, but it came from over there and then it went up and we've reached the spot. It's a lot of people here all circled around. So it's right there, right above my shoulders. You can see the water is just boiling up inside. And the moment it reaches its absolute peak, that's when it goes boom, up into the air. I've just seen a very small one happen. I'm gonna wait it out to see another one, how big it gets. But is there any warmth coming? I mean, my gloves are off, I'm not wearing a woolly hat. It's about to blast. It's right over my shoulders. The anticipation, the wait. There's a lot of people here. Just sheer excitement. Whoa! You see that? You see that? Hey! Oh, that was priceless. What an experience. Just to witness that. Whoa! Oh, Ho ho ho. Oh, double! That was a double blast there. This is all that water that's just pumped up, that's trickling away very nicely across the stream. So the official name for the geyser water pump, or whatever you want to call it, Strokkur, the geothermal activity. Taken so many photos, so many videos of that, because just getting the timing right, you can actually feel it as it's starting to boil up, bubble up, and then boom, it erupts. That feeling when it erupts, it's absolutely priceless to know that you got to witness that. So if you are here in Iceland, the geyser, Strokkur, the eruption that takes place is an absolute must. One cannot go and visit Iceland and not see that. So with the geyser thermal geoenergy part done, we're now heading over to Gullfoss to see the waterfall in the canyon. So that would be, I'm sure, a great experience, but you can see a bunch of people who just lined up there because we've just taken a good 10-minute stop to pet some horses. That was unexpected. Let's go have a look at what these horses look like. So gonna feed them this.
Very.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
He took that off very quickly. But look, I mean the fur on their skin, it's very thick. Has to be, right? So that was me feeding the horses horse candy. That's the only thing they can eat. So now I've arrived in Gullfoss to head over to the waterfall. So a bit of a walk. I don't immediately see it right in front of me. Like you can see, there's no waterfall immediately here. So it's a bit of a walk. There's a trail that's set out here. So walking there. Now, here in Iceland, there's approximately about 10,000, if not more, waterfalls across the country. They all come from the mountains. So all that mountain activity that creates the glaciers ultimately lead to these wonderful waterfalls that we're about to see. So walking up, I can start to hear noise, sound, water. Oh wow, I can see right ahead. Let's see what's there. It's the waterfall just ahead there. Just look at that, up ahead. The natural sounds of a waterfall are absolutely breathtaking. But that was the view from up. Now I'm going down to see exactly what it looks like right in front. Let's get that feel. Let's see if you can feel the breeze of the water coming through. Going through some stairs right now. Everything's very slippery, so you gotta be careful. Oh, the breeze that's coming through from the waterfall is absolutely amazing. Oh, just look at that. It's just trickling through very nicely. And you can see you're far ahead there. That's the first set of waterfall, and then you see all around here coming. All around. As I'm walking, every step I take, my jaws drop. I mean, just look how beautiful this whole place is. Just feels awesome, spectacular. And the people I've met along the way, everyone just coming and their jaws dropping, like how insane is this? And a lot of people coming here for the very first time as well. So that sense of seeing things for the very first time, that privilege, that moment you think, gosh, am I really here? Feels absolutely priceless. This is the last spot I've arrived in for the tour here on the Golden Circle, and it's the Kerid crater. And you can see it right over there. So this was actually a volcano site. So that used to be a volcano going upwards. And what happened? In fact, it's around 6,500 years old. But what happened is one of those rare phenomenons. It's one of those rare phenomenons where a volcano couldn't erupt, but it decimated inwards. So everything, all the lava, the upward cone trajectory of it just went sunk. And that's what leaves that design of that crater which you see right now. You can see the rim, that entire rim of the crater itself coming round. And because it's covered with snow, it's very difficult to tell, but usually when it's not snowy, all of this is either green, red, different colors because of the magma and everything else that's there, the natural form. And you can see people walking on there. Can you imagine walking on the inside of a volcano? So what I'm going to do now is head down so I can say, and you can say, that you were on the Kerid crater floor with me. What a wonderful path this has been set out. Look at this. That's leading down. Probably take me about a good 10 minutes or so to get down. Maybe less. Maybe 10 minutes was a bit over exaggerating it. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Can get down pretty quick. Bit of a traffic jam.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Lovely to see you again. It's almost like they're gone ice skating, everyone. The last few steps. And then I can say I was on the Kerid crater. That excitement to be on a volcano site. Oh my God. Jump off. There we go. Very muddy. And this is it. It feels absolutely awesome just to be on the site of a volcano. This used to be a volcano. And so when it is not so snowy and covered in this entire place, the color that it gives off is absolutely beautiful. So you might want to check those out. I've not been fortunate enough to see those colors, but what I have been fortunate enough is to see Iceland for what it's all about. This, I'm on the Kerid crater. It feels great. So what do you make of the Golden Circle? If I tell you that I only paid £61 for this whole experience, would you say that was worth it? 8 hours of roaming around pretty much the entire hotspots that you need to see here in Iceland. What the Golden Circle is truly known about, from volcano sites to waterfalls to seeing eruptions happen from the floor. It's mind-boggling to think the natural phenomena that are here in Iceland, and all in a very tiny island, a very small country. And so £61, would you pay for that? I think it's one of those experiences compared to others where you pay extortionate amount of prices, that this one, I think personally, is worth the money. So when you are here in Iceland, you definitely want to give that a try. That is it for this particular video. I've got one more day here where I'll be heading off to glacier hiking, so you don't want to miss that one. See you on my next video. Next time here in Iceland, I go glacier hiking for the very first time, build my own cave and struggle to tie my own laces. Click on this video right here to watch this once in a lifetime experience.